What is good, everyone? Welcome to this video. I'm Charlie from Conscious Creation, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how to align with your desires so your manifestations can come into your physical reality, so you can start to experience the things that you are desiring. Now, I'm going to start off explaining that everything already exists. The reality of you wanting something, that already exists. The reality of you having what you want also already exists. But what most of us do is we practice the vibration of wanting. I want this, I want this, I want this. If we are putting out that signal, the universe is going to give us more reasons to want things in our reality. If we can shift our vibration to that of having, I have this, I have this, I have this, that will then be reflected back to you in your reality. If you look at the work of Abraham Hicks, she always explains that when you visualize, when you create the feelings in your body as if you already have what you want, there's this universal mind, this quantum field, this universe that is much bigger than we are. And it's really important to understand when we are manifesting things that our mind can't comprehend what this universal mind is doing. But behind the scenes, this universal mind is orchestrating the layout of our manifestation. So if you want a relationship, you want more abundance, you want that dream career, you want that house, it is orchestrating the best way to bring that into your physical reality. But our mind can't comprehend how it's going to do this, and we need to understand this if we want to let this universal mind to actually help us. But this is why wanting something isn't bad, because we live in diversity, because we live in contrast, we experience things that we don't want. And because of that, that gives birth to the things that we would prefer to experience. So we end up putting out this signal of, I want this, excuse me, and that is fine, because the universe receives that signal and it says, okay, we understand that you want this, we are going to create this for you. But many of our manifestations are just there waiting for us. But we need to learn how to shift out of the vibration of wanting into the vibration of having. It is already mine. Then our manifestations that have been orchestrated by this universal mind can then come into our physical reality for us to experience. Now, alignment is the feeling of the wish fulfilled. How would you feel as if you already have what you want? Can you feel abundance before your wealth is made manifest? Can you feel love before that relationship turns up? But the question is, how can we get out of this vibration of wanting into a vibration of having? Because it is a skill and it requires a bit of practice. But we need to learn to shift our point of view to the things that we see in our reality. So let's say, for example, you open up a magazine and you see that house that you really want. What do most of us do? We see the house and we feel a sense of longing. We're like, oh, I really, really want that. That'd be amazing, but I just don't think I can have it. Or we see a couple walk down the street and we're like, oh, why can't I have that? Why don't I have an amazing partner? And we feel that sense of longing. Maybe we feel a sense of jealousy. But what are we doing? We are practicing the vibration of wanting. So to shift into the vibration of having, we need to create different emotions to the things that we want in our reality. We open up that magazine, we see the house, we suddenly feel a sense of appreciation, joy, and excitement, as if we know that is coming into our reality. We see that couple walk down the street and we feel happy for them because we know that ours is coming. We are shifting out of wanting into this is already mine. The more attention, the more thoughts and emotions that we give things, the more it builds momentum. If we are focusing on the vibration of wanting. That builds momentum. That becomes our dominant vibration. So how we are feeling most of the time, that is the signal we are putting out, and therefore we experience more wanting. Attention, thoughts, and emotions on what you want with the feeling, this is already mine, builds momentum. And that is going to then create a dominant vibration of then it coming into your physical reality. This universal mind, this mind that is much bigger than ours, this quantum field, is subjective. It doesn't look at things as good or bad. We are the objective creators. We're the ones that decide the things that we want to bring into our reality. So if we are putting out the vibration of I want this universal mind, this subjective quantum field, the thing that is orchestrating our manifestations, sees you putting out the signal of I want this, so it gives you more things to want. But we shift it into the state of having, this quantum field is going to respond to that. This unified field, this quantum mind, has two words to whenever you are trying to manifest anything in your reality. And those three words are yes and not yet. The not yet is how long it takes you to become a vibrational match to the reality that you want. I want my relationship. Yes, you do. I want my happiness. Yes, you do. I want that dream career. Yes, you do. I have my relationship. Yes, you do. I have that dream career. Yes, you do. I have my happiness. Yes, you do. It's like tuning a radio. Okay, if you're listening to Radio 5, you don't say, oh, why can't I listen to the music on Radio 1? You just simply tune it to Radio 1 and you can then listen to it. The same thing applies in your reality, is you need to shift your vibration into this is already mine, and you are shifting your vibration to that reality. You are tuning your frequency so you can then experience it in your physical reality. But the main feeling behind this alignment is the feeling of naturalness. Does it feel natural for you to have the things that you want? Everything in your life is already there because it feels natural, it feels normal. But the driving force behind this feeling of naturalness is your imagination. You open up that magazine, you see that house, you start to imagine yourself living there, but you start to feel the joy and appreciation within your body. And over time, through imagining of already having what you want, it starts to feel more natural, it starts to feel more normal. And then because of that, you then start to take action, which then makes it start to feel even more natural and normal. But the action that you take is very fruitful, is very effective, because you are already in alignment with the reality of having, because you have imagined it. Your vibration is very close to that reality, and many times it's just taking some action solidifies that feeling of naturalness so we can then experience the things that we want. If you look at the amazing work of Neville Goddard, what he said is, if an assumption is persisted in, it will eventually harden into fact. But the time it takes for our manifestations to come into our physical world is proportionate to the naturalness of our being. So I hope this information has helped you in some sort of way. I will put a free reprogramming your subconscious mind meditation below that can help you with the process of relaxing, starting to visualize the things that you want in your reality, bringing up those elevated emotions such as joy, excitement, and appreciation. So peace and take care.